Day 96. From then on, all of the school's facilities ceased to function. It was as if last Defense Academy itself had died. Oh, it's been a while since we've been here. No good, nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and ration-o-matic aren't powering on. Still have non-perishables though, so should be okay for a while. I bet the revive-o-matic probably isn't working either. What the heck happened? Undying flames in the defense room provide the power source for the rest of the school.
Ah.
Once the heads are off, the person who was making them all, the other functions must have stopped too. Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight. I feel like such a wretched fool. I didn't have any idea who the true traitor was. If the undying flames are gone, we don't have to die now, right? I never imagined his true nature was so psychotic. I should have killed him right away. Hey, look out the window. We've lost everything now. It's all gone. The undying flames are the Academy's power source. Without them, all of its functions have shut down. Nozomi's death and the way things ended, it's all because none of us realized what kind of scumbag Aito really was. Not a damn thing's working anywhere. It's like the school itself up and died. I'm sorry for being so useless right up until the end. I wish I could apologize on my hands and knees to all of humanity. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. All fire is gone too. I guess this is what it's always looked like out there, but it feels strange. This is really how it ends? You really lose the invaders? If we'd just seen through to that traitorous true nature sooner. We never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes. What if the invaders all out attack? Is that still happening? And they kind of don't really have a reason anymore if the weapon's gone. I wonder. Our mission's already failed after all. At the very least, the enemy no longer has any reason to attack this place as desperate as they did before. Except to come and finish us all off. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting. I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. Are we sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us? Why would they rescue people they see as disposable? I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday the Usuzuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off! You sound like Aito. So now what do we do? Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Are we going to stay until day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We've played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending of the final day, right? You have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. Day 97. When I woke up the next day, I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Cartera and Nozomi, being betrayed by Ito. I had nothing. Not a place to return to. nor anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened. What? My body. I don't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. Abnormally hot, far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Maybe this was what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon I lost consciousness as if the heat was swallowing me whole. How much time passed after that? Minutes, hours, longer still. I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. What is this? Burning up, it's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. Immediately my vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. And not just any flames, they were undying flames? I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass and began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. What? You're dead! Huh? And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you?
How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Ato.
Then... what is this?
The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious. But I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
What's the point? What can we even do with it now? It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings of being killed. Strange, isn't it? To feel nothing about your own death. Granted, did I even have a life in the first place? These are the questions you ponder in such circumstances. Anyway, I'm not even sure that I was ever truly alive in the first place. What do you mean? Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born. Nothing at all? What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby? You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one. But several years have passed since I was born. I'm at the same age as the rest of you. What? As a trade-off for the evolving powers born with my body was incapable of growing physically. It was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. What does that imply for me, since I've just absorbed so much of it? The all too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself. Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin? I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is. So you've been left in the dark too. I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still know why that is either. So in the end, not a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy? Or because we were destined to die here no matter what we did? Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Not when I could have lost control of my power at any moment. Sire was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me ever since I was young. Really? Him? Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at Last Defense Academy. To use this power to eradicate the invaders. Are you okay with that? It doesn't matter. With my body the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly drained from me. Maybe you pity me, but I have long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you. Huh? Sire told me on the first day when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was so curious, I wanted to get a look at you. So I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Sire's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power. And then you found me. Yes, you mistook it for an invader and began to panic. I see. I'm sorry. Now I realize it was a natural response considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Sirius only stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious what was happening with all of you. I decided to check in on things in this form again, all while trying to stay out of sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions when I had something I really needed to tell you. Now that you mention it, whenever we were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me. From your point of view, I must have been a strange being. But I started to feel an affinity for all of you. I started to want to fight alongside you as a friend. As a friend? All this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you. Envied us? The people were constantly bickering and never sticking together? True as that may be, the sight of you all working so hard to stay alive was beautiful to someone living with no meaning like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's It's easy to blame it all on Ato's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting and protecting each other. I say in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. As a result, I lost everything. My comrades, someone very dear to me too.
Huh?
So you have regrets? You bet I do. I'm full of regrets. I just can't stop thinking about it. I'm wondering if I could have done more. I've just done better. Maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Karua. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Ito was able to do all this because of me. Do you really want to redo the past? I mean, that's not really an option, but... Huh? The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you, as the most important of all. Wait, is this a time travel plot all of a sudden? I mean, there is precedent for Cryptoglobin to be able to turn back time from that one commander. What do you want to tell me? When I was killed by Ito, all of my Cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Ito's specialist skill. Really? What happened to it? After absorbing my Cryptoglobin, Ato's special skill underwent, I suppose you'd call it an evolution. Sure seemed that way when we were fighting him. It must be the effect of my Cryptoglobin. It seemed to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Ito, that Cryptoglobin resides in you. I forget what my special skill even is, honestly. Hey, can I check what that? Hey, is that on my report card somewhere? I don't think so. Your special skill, which allows you to redo things, should also have evolved to its highest level. If you use that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact. Back to the beginning. You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again? I think you have the power to do so now. I can feel it from inside of you. Is this for real? Can I really go back and redo it? Redo all of it? Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone. Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline? I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of the world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time to your own ends is bound to have consequences. Something unexpected might happen in the world you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your Cryptoglobin. Even on the Cryptoglobin? Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again from the start. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, it could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision. Trust in my decision. That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you. What happens to you now? I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here in this way is one more miracle brought about by cryptoglobin. So now I'm going to disappear for good, like I always should have. Could you tell me one last thing before you go? You were nameless, you had no roots, you were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life? I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving. But I am what I am. So I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do. What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
Leaving those words behind like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanished. Day 99. There were no announcements playing anymore. I woke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past. But I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. So I guess if I'm planning on doing that, I should probably at least give them a heads up first, in case I just, from their perspective, just mysteriously vanished one day. And I have no idea what will be affected, or how things will change as a result of going back. And above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Cafeteria? Oh, it's very dark. Hey guys, anyone here? Oh, Kyoshika, yo, what's up? Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kyoshika? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it, by all means I'd do it over again. we'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around.
Huh?
But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Where else are people hiding? Metal shop. Garage. Okay. Hey. Oh, can I use this? No need to make traps anymore. Fair enough. Why? Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kurara? Would you do it all over again? What kind of juvenile question is that? What if I could? I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate.
Okay. Tsubasa? What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody going to come for us? Am I never going to see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until Earth is destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again? When I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
Anyone hanging out on this floor? Garden, biolab, training room. I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been used somehow. Then Leo could have unproud me, but I wasn't able to make even that happen. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shuma? Would you do it all over again? I wonder if someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this time. A waste of space is still a waste of space, no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
Not detecting a ton of enthusiasm. In a sense, this is a happy ending because we've managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war. What kind of ending is this, ultimately? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Igamu? Would you do it all over again? Seriously, what an adorable question. I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Not a lot of confidence in the idea of redoing things. Yeah, the training room looks weird with the lights off. Tomorrow's day 100. I can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takamaru? Would you do it all over again? What you say? You kidding? Of course I do it all over again. And this time I'd beat the supreme dickhead and Dado in a bloody pulp.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Okay, noted, noted. Thanks for participating in our survey. Rec room, third floor classroom, and the war room. Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? Are they really gonna just leave us here to die? What are we supposed to do now? There might be invaders out there too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? Would you do it all over again? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Syria and got him to let us live? I suppose I was thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
I think Kaku would probably be a yes here. Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kaku? Would you do it all over again? If I could redo it? I would! I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Emma and everyone else. If our only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other in an all-out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking. I find it very funny, though. She is, this dark personality. She's the only person in the room with, like, proper lighting. If you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Darumi? Would you do it all over again? Sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
I guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Day 100. The day we've been striving for is coming tomorrow. But this ending is a far cry from what any of us hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Kara, but my Kara is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Kirifuji, and she died in my arms. From that moment, she died. I've been full of regrets. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiriko, and about not seeing Ito's betrayal coming. I regret everything. It's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're Taki. from back then, right?
Why did Kara show up here as Nozomi Karafuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Edge's final words to me.
Right. That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? If I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night at the academy, turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then... Day 100. We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we'd put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for. But now...
Ah.
Someone's here. Who could it possibly be? As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me. Takumi, something crazy's happened. Come right away. What? What is it? What happened? Just get to the war room. Everyone's already here. So we still have another attack. We got an attack to deal with. They're all out of sight. After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What was all that about? It couldn't be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? I guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I better hurry. Well... Huh? There's power?
Ah.
Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa? No, it wasn't me. This morning I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. Huh. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order. Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako. You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. I took a look outside, but there are no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final attack not happening anymore? From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore. If they had any guts, they'd come after us, but I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead. But why is there suddenly power in this room? The undying flames are powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source. No tomato mask either. True. So just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened with her. I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang, so suddenly I was in a hurry to leave, then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it, don't look, any of you. Just like, you want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls.
Huh?
Stop it, Rumi, this isn't the time for that. Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers. Whoa, what the? I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited. But why the heck is it? An announcer echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takumaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode. I guess, hold up. Those missiles probably still have a lot of flames built up in them. What's going on? What exactly is about to begin? Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that? What are you? We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us. Sure enough. He's right, I hear something. It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere. Something is running.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? It's not let's go out to the schoolyard. What do we do? Obviously we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. I guess it's better than standing here and rotting. I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. No, look. In these sorts of emergencies, you don't stay behind and grab stuff, alright? We go. Alright, but hurry. No, don't look at me. I'll catch up as soon as my mask is fixed. She's gonna die. Okay, well. Let's go. Got a bad feeling about this. Here we're in the schoolyard. Don't see nothing different about it. Is there something here? The announcer said something about attack mode, but I don't... Oh, everyone there. Look over there. Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutting out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode? Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh? They're gonna launch the missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh? They look so sinister. But nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them, after all. Just then, the announcer rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
Huh? The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Oh, there is an escape pod. Yay! Escape pod?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
An escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of here?
boarding the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Does this mean if we board this escape pod, we can get to the artificial satellite? Huh? Then we're actually gonna go home from the very start. They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. Hey, what's that? What's happening? Lady Carrara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here? Freaking sweet! We're gonna get our happy ending after all! What's so happy about it, Rag Boy? If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What ruined his own enemy was sacrifices for? She is right. That whole tragedy happened because we wanted to escape. If we just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nezumi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Carrara's right. We should have believed Nezumi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened. They've got a point. Maybe that's some reason they couldn't contact us even if they wanted to. Who cares any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. Oh, what a tragic end to our tale. I wish we could do it all over again. Huh? If we could go back in time and do it over again, we wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries. If we could redo things. If we could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually...
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left. Not like we got any reason to rush, nothing's gonna happen.
30 seconds remaining.
That was the fastest 30 seconds of my life. We stood in silence listening to the countdown ring out.
20 seconds remaining.
This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. The moment the world was meant to end. The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we'd fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
Nothing happens. The mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I am a disgrace to the Usuzuki name. What do we do now? What else? Our only option is to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellites. That's right, there's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around. Yes, Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually. How to find a rocket? The last one never even left the ground. But how could we possibly face everybody on the satellites? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces on the floor until they're all scraped up. But we tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. I absentmindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust in my decision. In order to make that happen. Whoa. Return to the past. We lost a lot. We failed the mission. Still so much left unknown. But things could be worse. Things could get worse, for certain. Alright, there's a lot of, like, especially like time travel media, the more of the story ends up being, hey, don't go back and change the lessons, you're only gonna make things worse. But I mean, come on, we got foresight, we know that we need to murder Ito immediately. Like, we can... Like, it's inconceivable that we mess things up more than they already were. Right? I don't know, I mean, maybe the healthy thing is you just accept what happens, accept that it's in the past, and you just gotta move on, mourn healthfully, and live. Yeah, I mean, that's what Expedition 33 was telling us yesterday, but... I mean, you can turn back time. How can you not at least give it a go? And hey, worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario, if we mess things up even more, we just turn back time again and do exactly what we did this time. Right? It's my future.
I can't let things end like this.
Huh. Hey, say something, Takumi? Can't let things end with all these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over. Takumi.
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here. All of the people on the artificial satellite. Even our friends who've died. What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the undying flames boy. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. You mean freaking time travel? Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Huh?
Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event. No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of them. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time? Yes, I want to do over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use my cryptoglobin to go back in time. To change our outcome. And you're the only one who can go back, right? We really can't go with you. I want to help Emma too. I'm sorry. That won't be possible. So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh? Well, if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right? Guess it all depends on how the effects play out. The present might change the moment the past has changed, or history could branch off in this present, so it'd never change at all. Only both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries. Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting. So there's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot cat?
Oh.
The one thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past. That's unfair. You'll be the only one who gets to feel better. Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. None of that, you're still gonna do it? Even if you've got to discard the people you fought beside? Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to surround yourself with this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live nice and quiet life up there. Give it to a straight Takumi. If you don't like your answer, I can promise I'll sorry. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself. Oof. Again. Return to the past. Gotta try, right? It's not just about us, it's about humanity. About winning this war. And who knows, maybe we can get through it without any casualties. And who knows, maybe you guys will experience it like, I don't know. Me.
I'm sorry. I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you? Yeah, I'm going back in time. So we'll be going to our artificial satellite together? The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again. Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case, go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye. Sorry, Takamaru. Takumi, you're really going to go? I wish I could join you. I'm sorry, Kako. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. All I can say is, good luck. Thank you for spending all this time with a filth-bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nizumi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline. Isekai style. Then I guess we should get going. The end of humanity is waiting for us on the artificial satellites. Yeah, that's right. Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look back at me or the school. A short while after all of them had boarded. Alright, well. It's interesting. I didn't necessarily expect the multiple different, like, routes and endings to be, like, addressed in universe. That's nice, that's nice. Because when you replay a game, you are effectively a time traveler, so this makes sense. I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded, even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. I just won't be on Earth, that's all.
Huh?
Now then. I better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Yeah, maybe I should have verified that I actually could do this before I let them leave on the rocket without me. Oh, man. Imagine that was the twist. Like, oh, actually, you can't go back in time, and now you're just stranded on Earth. Should I just activate my redo skill? Honestly, I forgot I had a redo skill.
Nothing left to do but try.
Alright. Win condition. Redo your 100 days. How do I guess it's in the menu? Oh, redo your 100 days. Jeez. Man, how did I not notice a redo your 100 days option? Wow. Here we go.
What the?
Huh? Oh, it's like playing in reverse. I guess?
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel. We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
What? Oh no. The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time. I will return to the past. As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go. I'll redo everything from that point onward. So I can protect the one I care about the most. I'm sick of being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
Well then. Oh, we have credits. Okay. Why are some of the credits censored? Oh wait, is that because there are like people that like don't show up in this particular route we played, I guess? Yeah, it must be. Interesting. Okay, well that was the 100-line Last Defense Academy, at least the first playthrough. So many censored credits. Yeah. I think we can... I don't think it'd be that difficult to get a much better ending than what we got here. So that's what we'll be doing next week. I mean, obviously this is a very nice place to end. It's like the book. Oh yeah, the books are censored. Yeah, true. So I guess let's think about this. Let's game plan this out. What are our main goals? How do we turn this around? Big picture style. I hate to say it, we've got to kill Ito. We got to find some way to off him. As long as he's around, no one's safe. It'd be nice if we could get people to join the fight earlier. I think if we can, we might be able to leverage our knowledge of the future to get more answers out of CRA sooner. I think those are the three big things. More knowledge, kill Ito, more manpower. Specifically with regards to manpower, if we can get to Second Class Defense Academy before Muko dies, that could be good too. But yeah. Now here's the problem. From a game design perspective, from a little bit of a meta perspective, that's exactly what they are going to expect that we think we should do to fix things. So, in particular, I'm imagining there could be some major complications if we plot to kill Ito somehow. So, I do still think we have to kill him, but I think we're going to have to do it very carefully. Very delicately. Because, again, like, I think the big thing they're going to expect us to try once we get back here is find some way to kill Ito. So we can't, like, it's got to be... And again, that's not me saying I don't think we should do it. I think we just need to be really careful. And maybe not just take the first opportunity that presents itself, but really think about how to do it properly. I suppose there might technically be a way to persuade him to not be a psychopath. You know, that's like just wanting to end humanity. But I don't have a really good idea of how to do that at the moment. But yeah. Round 2. Last Defense Academy. To be continued.